Hi there. So we've got a red Bordeaux to taste today. Chateau Marjureau-Sercillan, if that's how you pronounce it. Bordeaux Superieur. So what does Bordeaux Superieur means first of all? So you get different sort of terms in a wine label sometimes. You'll see maybe just plain Bordeaux, you maybe see Bordeaux Superieur. And really all that means is technical terms is slightly stronger alcohol, maybe 0.5% more alcohol than a standard Bordeaux. Typically if it's standard Bordeaux it's 12% I think, and Bordeaux Superior is 12.5% upwards it can be labelled as. So really means very little to be honest, but it gives the impression that it is a better quality. And I suppose if the people behind the wines are true to themselves, it should be a better quality wine, Bordeaux Superior, as opposed to standard Bordeaux. And it generally follows through to that theme that is the case from my experience. So this particular property is owned by a guy called Alan Virano. He is quite well known in Bordeaux wine circles, having been a former president of the CIVB, and he looks after he's the trade president for the Bordeaux and the Bordeaux Superior wines nowadays. So he's quite an influential character in this particular part of the world. And his own property being a Bordeaux Superior. It's an 18-hectare site with a gently rolling vineyard, which leads to really good drainage as well, which is great for the Bordeaux wine region. And the grapes there are Cabernet Sauvignon, Merlot and Cabernet Franc, of which this is a blend. Merlot being the dominant grape variety, as you'll tend to find in Bordeaux labelled or Bordeaux Superior labelled wines. So how do they differ, I suppose, to the Pauillacs and the Saint-Estèpes and the Saint-Juliens and the Saint-Emilions? Well, these wines typically come from less illustrious parts of Bordeaux, I suppose, outside of those sort of main high-profile communes. So they're very much more at the affordable end of the spectrum, and they use different combinations of grapes to generally make them more approachable young and enjoyable young. So this is why these wines often, is the case, tend to be made with Merlot dominant, because it's a riper grape variety which tends to be softer and easier to drink in its youth than Cabernet Sauvignon and Cabernet Franc. So anyway, get into the wine. These are all hand harvested grapes, sorted at the winery, stainless steel ferments, and then it spends about a year in oak, of about 50% of which is new oak as well. So it's quite a high proportion of oak, and particularly new oak for Bordeaux Superior, should I say, at this level of Bordeaux. Nice sort of ruby red colour, I suppose, medium depth, nothing unusual there. Lovely fresh nose. Now this wine is it's 8 years old or 7 years old at this point, so in its life cycle it's probably getting towards the end of its sort of primary fruit stage, but it still has a nice sort of plummy style fruit to it, black currant, a little bit of cherry in there, so it's nice primary fruit still going on. You get nice vanilla toastiness going on in there too. Nice medium weight red, bit of grips of tannin, will fit really well with red meat or white meats. Something with a bit of protein just to help those tannins break down. Something like a hard cheese as well, which I think I'll actually have some of with the remainder of this just after I finish this. I've got some nice French Comté in the fridge which will go down a treat, I have no doubt. Beautiful wine by itself, more so with food really, to be honest. Beautiful wine with a bit of food. Will drink reasonably well by itself, but Bordeaux, being Bordeaux, they need food typically. They're never good wines that show particularly well just by themselves. So bear that in mind if you're buying Bordeaux or you're buying these off the shelves. There's something you need to put with food first and foremost, and then maybe finish off later to get the most enjoyment out of them. And obviously if they get a little bit of age on them like this one here, Chateau Marjureau-Sercillan, they will drink all the better. So there you go, kwmwine.com, place where taste matters. Cheers.